The Estremadura region of Portugal is known for its rolling hills and fertile plains, fed by its rivers and springs. As my stay in Portugal winds down, I spent the last couple of days at Paulo's family home. The Minho Alagado originally functioned as a mill due to its location on a tributary of the Leix River. In the past, people who grew wheat, corn, or barley from the surrounding area used to bring their crops to be milled into flour. So Paulo is preparing lunch. He is peeling potatoes. We are going to have barbecued fish. What kind of fish is this?
Sea bass.
Sea bass.
European sea bass.
Here we have the sea bass being grilled. It takes a while for the charcoal to be ready, but it's all worth it. I think grilled food on charcoal has that particular taste that you cannot get just grilling food on a gas barbecue. Late afternoon, and we're just taking a walk. Here it is.
That means the spring.
We're taking you a walk along Fonts. This is one entry into the village. We've had just finished lunch maybe 2 hours ago. It was a late lunch, essentially.
Look at this guy's right eye. It doesn't have an eye.
That's the sad thing about stray cats you find in the country, in the countryside. Anywhere. These are olives. Oh, you're right. Look.
These are ready to be picked up. More than ready. So you see a lot of them already fallen. And those are all the trees. I guess they picked them out of those trees. They never picked this ones over here. I don't know why. It may have been an old tree that got cut down and it's just sprung up, because olive trees can be hundreds of years old, and they can keep on giving. Plot.
So this plot of land has been untended, abandoned, compared to this side where someone is, of course, tending to the vegetables.
Yeah, they plant stuff and they.
It looks like some winter plants, winter roots. Cabbage, kale,
and there's some rapini there.
So generally, around this area, it's really small holdings, small plots of land that it could sustain a family, but it's not something that one can make a commercial business out of it, because generally this plot of lands have been so subdivided over the years, over the generations. This is a traditional style of home here in this region.
Going back to the 40s, 50s, 60s. And
over subsequent generations, there will be new building, will build up on top or on the side of it. So we're at the heart of Fonts.
Yeah, this is downtown Fonts. You can tell that by the fact that you got a coffee shop right here.
And then here's the river.
And the Rio Leix starts somewhere up there.
You're saying this is Portuguese cedar?
Yeah. Find these in Hawaii as well.
Why would you find this in Hawaii?
Portuguese took them there.
They transplanted these Portuguese cedars to,
Hawaii, yeah.
and this is again the river Leash, one of the many tributaries.
Yeah.
And that's primarily why this area is pretty fertile in terms of agriculture, because of the river, where it's become a source of water for all the plantings. This house is come down,
Looks like somebody's tearing it down.
so it was intentionally. Yeah, you could see the permit there. What kind of trees are these?
Either apples or pears.
Apples or pears?
Apples, most likely apples.
You think these are apples?
Yeah. I think they're apples because it's a more forgiving fruit. They don't bruise as easily as pears. Pears are a little bit more delicate. So for selling to the market, the weekly markets and whatever, a little plot like this, or they may just sell it to a big buyer, but they don't damage as easily. So apples are more forgiving.
At this time of the evening, wow, this oak tree. So we haven't really walked very far, but we were over at the other side there, and then we just basically circled around and then came down this route. That is a well over there.
The cinder blocks.
With the cinder block. That is the old traditional way of
extracting water.
Extracting water.
To irrigate your little plot.
To irrigate the plot.
There used to be like a pendulum on that vertical member over there, with a weight at the back, and we have a bucket at the front. The bucket would go down to the bottom of the well, take out water, and just dump it into an irrigation system they would have in place.
We're at the Red Cross right now because we are going to take our PCR test. We actually need that to return to Canada. So we just had our PCR test done. Don't ever want to do that again, but I guess that's the fact of life when you're traveling. Now I guess we just have to wait for the test result, and it should come tomorrow, right?
Come in and to check the email for specific.
So they're going to send it to Paulo's email address.
Yeah. It was fun. It was we did quite a few good things, a few interesting things, and we visited a few places, and we're heading back and go on to the next venture.
Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe and hit that notification bell for upcoming videos of my travel and sailing adventures.